the stock market, meaning companies, new highs.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. Nuts. They're nuts. They know nothing.
An online network called Internet.
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now. Welcome, my degenerates. The rest of your life starts right now on Market Mania. This is the no bullshit approach to all financial markets, including political betting, Bitcoin, and the largest casino in the world, the U.S. stock market. Today on Market Mania, Robinhood front running those donks, Luckin Coffee back in the news, the shutdown from the LOL government. What's next for BTC? Well, I think we know what's going on right now. You see it on the ticker, 23,400. It's ape season still. Yeah, baby. It's ape season. This is Alex Weiss's invention, and you could see its little explainer here. You just fire in just unreasonably long on Bitcoin. This is his FTX profits that he posted yesterday, 1.7 million to the green. I got a feeling that number is a little bigger now. But, Tony, you've seen what's happening here. You've seen the ape season.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cryptos are pumping.
Ape season has an official theme song right here, Mycon. I'm gonna be running through my dreams all night long, man. This is just fucking beautiful. And actually, Dave Portnoy was giving us some props earlier too.
The Bitcoin people. You bumping the Bitcoin people.
Oh man, I just realized I gotta add your green screen. Your real backdrop's coming shortly. But look at Dave Portnoy. He's celebrating on our behalf. Frida Coolidge singing for us, and Alex Weiss. He enters every room cock first from here to the end of time. And anybody that got into BTC, like you and me, Mycon, and Alex, and everybody, and kudos to you. You got on way before me. Is feeling super good today. Now this won't last forever, Matt. I mean, are you seeing institutional people get in, or are they starting to think this is a bubble?
I mean, we all see the same headlines. I don't know who's getting in other than the MicroStrategy guy, and there was one other one. But it seems like a big pump. I mean, 20% in one day is pretty sweet.
Long so. And strong. Ape season is you just get in long and strong. Now, you don't know when it ends. No, we don't tell you when to sell ever because it's not investment advice here on Market Mania. But you were kind of supposed to be in it before, but you never know if it just goes parabolic. And I mean, that brings us into it. I mean, what comes next here? You have a pretty ridiculous looking 3-month chart there, don't you? What is that?
This is the 30-day, actually.
The 30-day?
Yeah,
wow.
Look at that hockey stick. And 3-month is also fun to look at. I mean, it's just up, up, up. It makes economic sense. Everybody got into Bitcoin. This is why they're excited about it, because they only see upward trajectory. But my question is, are people starting to figure this out? Is this now an institutional play? Is it ridiculous for a hedge fund not to have Bitcoin at least tucked 5%, 2% away in the back corner of their investments? Matt, are you thinking Bitcoin for your hedge? Or are you staying away? Or are you thinking something like GBTC, like Justin O was talking about a few days ago?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have much Bitcoin. I have a very small percentage of my net worth in Bitcoin. And, you know, like I haven't traded it in a while. So like my thoughts of like where it goes from here from now is, I don't know. I mean, it's anybody's guess, right? How do you judge or how do you value an asset like gold or Bitcoin where it doesn't earn money? It's not like a stock. It's not like they have earnings coming up. It's basically you're just valuing it in my mind based versus the dollar, and you know they're printing dollars like crazy. So as long as they keep printing dollars, it seems like assets like gold and Bitcoin will go up. And
supply demand. There's more supply than demand. It goes down. If there's more demand than supply, it goes up.
Agree with that 100%.
It seems to be a supply side shortage coming. Who knows? Who knows what is up next for Bitcoin? Congress, the government. LOL. There was said they're going to avoid a shutdown. They're always threatening a shutdown because it's a fucking inefficient, terrible system run by a lot of old people. And it just there's COVID relief. and it's coming, and it's a socialism, but nobody cares. Nobody wants to call it that. I mean, Tony, this is fucked up. I mean, they never shut down though. They always somehow save it because money's involved, right?
People like to say that Republicans and Democrats can't get along, but the minute the purse strings are threatened whatsoever, the minute their whole money machine is threatening shutdown, they'll come together and within moments pass a pork-laden funding bill. Everybody gets everything they want. Government goes on another week, and then they start back in on the cacophony. So I don't know. These funding bills are just more like a way to blackmail people into signing on to big deals. I think. I wish they'd shut down for good. Fuck these people. Matt, am I crazy?
Scroll down a little bit. The 900 billion is somehow tied up in this, and then it's going to shut down on Saturday. I mean, that sounds like evident. Like everything's going to shut down on Saturday, but it never happens. And it says 12 million people will do. What are they doing over there? Why do people think that this is a good idea? Like,
the
what
whole
the
thing
hell
is the
going
greatest
on over
hoax
there?
ever foisted upon the American people. I hope more people start to wake up to this fact. But I mean, coronavirus is real, but the shutdown is fucking ridiculous. It's unconstitutional. You're asking for trouble very soon. I think politicians need to start reading the room a little bit better. But
Fuck the
as long as
Constitution.
they keep feeding them
It's just
money, hopefully the proles will stay satisfied.
This is a bad way to govern people. They're just shooting off the money. They're just firing it off left and right.
Let
It have
them
been
eat
for a
cake.
while. Printing
Let
it
them
up,
eat
firing
cake.
it off. Luckin Coffee. Speaking of scams, speaking of crazy fucking scams, this is now, everybody remembers, Luckin was delisted and now has to have a 5 ticker symbol. You have to go into the OTC corner and watch real stocks from afar. And Matt Glantz, big settlement here. And of course, the stock pumps on that news because it's a total clown market, right?
So last night, the SEC announced a $180 million fine for their accounting fraud and irregularities and all that. Basically milking U.S. investors. So, stock's up, 41% today. It's up $1.50. And, I mean, I guess people thought it was going to be a worse fine, or they would get delisted again from the pink sheets, and everything's hunky-dory again. So this company's back in the news. I know you miss it because you're dying for it to be delisted forever. So you can play your
got the damn Ocarina here. We haven't been able to play it. I've wanted to play it.
But I think most of us thought this stock was completely gone. And it's surprising to see the news and see it listed once again.
This was a good thing for them then. Investors responded positively. It's a $150 million payment. That usually signals the end of investigations and legal matters. But I mean, I guess I don't get it. I guess maybe the investor sentiment is that China really will just keep popping these up like Starbucks is.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll make money. And maybe
Anytime
they'll
China
actually
puts
report
money
the
behind
accounting.
something, it's probably good not to bet against it. At least on the
Hard to
long
invest
term.
in a company like this. Hard for a fund manager to justify to his investors that he's going to buy Luckin Coffee stock right now.
It's cheap.
I lost money. I lost money on a Luckin short, and I was just wrong. This is just, kids, you can be wrong. You can be right, but you don't have the right timing. You know, they reported the bullshit numbers that earnings time or whatever. All right. If you're firing on Robinhood, you're getting owned. This is classic trading shit, is it not? Classic front running right here.
It is.
Is that right, Tony?
It is. This is. We live in a regime of high frequency trading. All of the trades, all of the fundamentals, and all of the sharp guys in the world can't beat the speed of these terminals sitting right next to the actual stock exchange. So what happens is Robinhood sees all of the Tesla calls that you buy, and then they send that information to the high-frequency traders. Those high-frequency traders act on it before you're able to, driving the price up further, and this has a stacking effect. I mean, as the price goes up, more people might buy in, high-frequency traders buy more, and so that's why you're seeing these incredible highs start to happen in the market. So this slap on the wrist isn't going to stop that behavior. Just understand if you're using Robinhood, you're getting played. Matt, do you worry about this with your trading platform, or is this just life as a trader?
I mean, well, you're talking about two different things. First of all, the Robinhood app is like they made it like a video game, so they made it like addictive, like Fortnite or any of these other games where but this time you're betting real money. I don't know if there's anything morally wrong with that because whatever, they're just trying to build a product and market it and make it as addictive as possible, like every other company out there for their product. It just happens to be in the financial industry where it's real money and probably big money for a lot of people. So it's kind of in the gray area there, and that's why the SEC is coming down on them. That's why the virtual signalers will go all over Robinhood for this. But in reality, it's just that their product happens to be the stock market, but they're just trying to make their product as addictive and as attractive as possible, like in any other industry.
But
and the other thing we talk about,
selling that information on to high frequency traders.
So they give basically the model for these brokerages used
Sell
to be
the order book.
You pay your commissions for your stock trades and options trades, whatever. But now they're just offering free trades, and in return, you're getting your trades for free, no commission, but you're paying in the price of the option or the stock because your orders are getting front run, and they're sending their order flow to Citadel mostly.
Citadel, right? Yeah.
And Citadel's crushing it. So they just they have that high frequency trading going on, and they can just front run everything. It's a amazing business.
Imagine if you just get legally, they just tell you every single Robinhood trade right before, and they say, all right, you trade it and do whatever you want before.
Right.
It's just, that's free money. Here's free money. Here's our order flow. And then they just say, all right, it's a $0 trade. Okay, you're never going to get the right price. You're always going to pay too much, but it doesn't cost you anything.
So on some level, this fine is superfluous, shouldn't even exist in your mind.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't judge. So
you make a lot of good points there, Matt. I can't argue.
The SEC is obviously prevents non-accredited investors from investing in IPOs and stuff to make sure only rich people can get into that. And obviously, most regulation is bullshit. But like Matt said, this is the rules. I mean, this is the rules for playing it, and these are the arbitrary numbers that come out when you fuck up. All right. So today we're going to have to do what we do every day, is that we put on our safety glasses because the picks are going to be coming fast and furious right at your face. You don't want any impacts in the eyes, and it's the do your own research. This is not investment advice. Market Mania pick of the day. Love to hear Brett's voice even when he's not here. Tony, thank you for filling in today. What is your pick of the day?
I am going with AXXA, AXA. I was clued onto this from FinTwit. People were talking about it today. They were talking artificial intelligence meeting Bitcoin, both music to my ears, and it was on FinTwit. So that's the research I did on this. So far, so good. AXA's my pick.
All right. Matt Glantz, how about your pick of the day?
My pick of the day is actually a pick for the day. It's Tesla, and it's because Tesla's getting added to the S&P 500 tomorrow after the close. So what I'm suggesting is we buy it now, 642 and change, and sell it tomorrow right at the close. And there's a very good high likelihood of being higher from now till then.
Do your own research. This is not investment advice, and
Right.
There is a hot little Tesla pick of the day. My pick of the day is just generally, it's ape season. It's ape season. Bitcoin, you would assume Ethereum, and it could be alt season next, but it is still ape season. We don't know when that ends. It has begun, but we don't know how long it lasts. Enjoy your ape season. Just crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, good cryptos, not bullshit cryptos. Maybe some Monero, little Zcash, I don't know. But it is ape season. That's my pick of the day. Today is December 17th, and we thank you all for watching Market Mania. We love to bring you the show every day. And we'll leave you today with one from a popular artist. Now, this one is, you're going to have to RIP it too. It is from Speaker Knockers, little known, young artist, died tragically. Lonely was the track. I was born in 94, I got the tattoo. I just took his bitch, that's what that cash do. If you went from broke to rich quick, you would brag too. I'm sorry I finessed you out your money, but I had to. Like and subscribe to this show right here on YouTube, and follow us at Market Mania Show on Twitter. We'll see you tomorrow, if there is a tomorrow. But for now, it's ape season, and lights out.
Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have. I never sleep. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine.
Time to right the wrong, so your hands in the air if you like the song. If you're going over there, take it twice as long. Last time ain't talking about Tylenol. Oh, I bet you'd like to know. You can come around the way if you're trying to go. If you want to switch lanes for a pot of gold or a domino, out of control. The usual, get mad cause I'm looking at your girl. Switch it up. I do it so much louder than everything you've heard. Everybody heard at the word that the world wasn't turning. Act like you're in a jury, however turn it, how we're turning. Can't lie like it's Mississippi burning. Don't act like you're in a daze. I imagine should've looked the other way. Couldn't clear space and my mind was afraid of the time. Strobe lights like in the moonlight. I'm in the mood.